alive them, as they like to say. It's
That's
Dan.
That's what you expect. In our younger days, it used to be more constant.
It's pretty common.
Yeah.
I guess it's still working.
They have a
As long as it's working.
go past the head. So if it's above your head, between 10 and 8. Perfect time.
Well,
Right?
State law requires this body to announce at this time that a copy of the current Open Meetings Act is available by the council chamber doorway where it is accessible to the public. Weiss.
Here.
Hiller.
Here.
Art.
Here.
Aaron Johnson.
Here.
Euchre. Ben Johnson.
Here.
Smith.
here,
And
all rise for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item agenda 1, the consent agenda. Approve this agenda, pay the claims as submitted, approve the treasurer's report for June 26. Aaron moves.
I'll second.
And Nick seconds.
Ben Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Smith.
Yes.
Weiss.
Yes.
Tiller.
Yes.
Hart.
Yes.
Aaron Johnson.
Yes.
Thank you.
Item agenda 2, approve the minutes of the July 7th, 2026 regular council meeting. Lola moves and Corey seconds.
Hart.
Abstain.
Aaron Johnson.
Yes.
Ben Johnson.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Weiss.
Yes.
Tiller.
Yes.
Item agenda 3, public forum. This is for non-agenda items. Seem.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, that's,
Thank you, Chris.
I'm too small for that. Well, I'm Ingrid Kirsten, and I'm very concerned about all of the handicap parking here in town. On February 11th, I fell down when I was downtown in front of the Johnson Building and knocked my front tooth out. I had to be taken to the emergency room and then to the dentist the next day. And I fell because there's not a ramp there by the handicap parking space. It's marked to have it in the yellow stripes that indicate that it's an access aisle, but there's no ramp there. There's no ramp by any of the handicap spots in downtown. Yeah, it just goes to a curb. There's not one ramp. And this does not follow the ADA law, which was set out 36 years ago. And on February 12th, I called down here to the city building, and they said that they would look into this, meaning that hopefully they would put in ramps. It has been 5 months, and I have yet to be contacted, nor have any ramps been set up to be created.
It's been 36 years.
Yeah.
That's long now.
Yeah, this ADA law was created in July of 1990 was when it was put into being for the whole nation, for every city, every town, everywhere. And it's not only the downtown, but it's other parking lots all over the city. Nothing has been done correctly.
Nothing in the city has followed ADA laws at all. Missing one factor or the other. And it's like, especially painting the ramp way where it goes right into a blunt curve. She goes, gold, falls right off. She can't see that. But she's led to the assumption that they followed the law. And they did it and they painted it, and so can't blame her. It's city planning, actually.
And I don't know why this hasn't been solved over these last 36 years. I guess I haven't fallen enough, or other people haven't said anything. But when I was talking to someone today where I was volunteering, she said she had the same problem with her son who's in a wheelchair. And they have to use one of those, they have a van that has those lifts, and she said there's no room for the lift to come down in certain places around town, and that's a big concern for her as well, because we need to have these handicap spots parking be available for everybody, and then have room to get in and out of your vehicle safely.
Federal law says it has to be directly in front of the access to the building that has handicap access and has to have a ramp directly in front of it, not 2 spots over on the corner of the street. Sidewalk has to be in the access lane. Now, being in downtown, if she would get out and get in her walker or on her wheelchair, she's got to go out to closing traffic.
And walk across, or walk behind the car in the street, because,
It's a ramp.
yeah, well, it's not a ramp, it's the intersection, which they had to make that flat years ago. But that doesn't count as the ramp. Because I would have to walk behind my car using a walker on those old bricks, and that's not safe, as I found out. And then even if someone's in a wheelchair, it's still not safe for them to be out in the middle of the street either. There might be cars turning around and not seeing the person who's trying to get around their car to get to a flat surface, and that's not safe.
We are sorry to hear this. This is the first I've heard of it being an issue brought up. As far as I
Doesn't
can
matter, it's
remember.
federal law.
No, I'm with you. I'm just saying,
Least-
if we were more aware of it, we would have got more changes done sooner, but I appreciate you bringing it to
Don't you have a
us.
city planner?
What's that?
Don't you have city planning?
Yes.
Are they adequate at reading? It's a federal law, I mean, it's not that hard to figure out.
Well, I agree with you, yes, and, yes. I would say they should have read a little more, but, it was probably something that was overlooked in the past and not brought up, and now that you're making it aware of it, I guarantee we're gonna get on top of it.
I appreciate that.
So I would, I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
Ingrid Person.
Ingrid, I would, advise you, just, feel free to check back in a month even,
Okay.
and, we will have a plan together, and, feel free to contact any one of us or Chris himself. I can tell he's actually, he's concerned about this,
Yes.
and he wasn't aware of this either, or he wouldn't be jotting down so many things.
Yes.
So,
The gentleman that painted the easement, I'd hate to be in his shoes, because he's painting it, he goes, it's gonna go to a curb. Who's gonna be able to get up that in a walker or in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
I gotta do my job, because that's what I'm paid to do.
Are you saying someone was painting and,
No.
They painted
okay,
that, it goes right into a blind curb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You see getting up in a blind curb?
That's around most corners in town even. And there's maybe even where you go down the drain. I'm thinking of right there by the cleaners. If I'd have to get out there, I'd have to basically be right there into the drain.
Well, it sounds like we need to re-go over the plan and start at the center and work our way out. But if you have any major concerns or suggestions that are really affecting you currently, feel free to write us, let us know, or come talk to us.
Okay.
And we could start there.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't even aware of that downtown just because I don't even pay attention when
Yeah,
I'm
so
going,
if-
but obviously.
If you don't use a
Yeah.
walker, which
Yeah.
I know someone
Sir,
who
Sir.
does,
yeah, here's my card. It's got my
And-
contact information on it.
I have felt also at Dairy Queen. What was that in February, March maybe? The new Dairy Queen. They do not have that situation set up correctly either.
That would
And
have
they
to be
said Dairy
taken
Queen
up with
told them,
them.
what?
You'd have to take that up with them.
Yeah, I have.
They turned around and pushed the buck to you. They said they tried to do it, but you wouldn't let them put the ramp there. They had to put the ramp down there.
The ramp,
And I'm thinking, you get out of it where the doors swing open, this being the curb, this being the building, it swings out, there's exactly a foot and a half. So you have to do sidewalks. And I go, so we have to hold one door for her to get out the other one and stuff. And it's just city planning again. They have to send the plans to the city to get it okay to build it. They missed the boat, they missed the whole. It's like putting an exit into an alley with a block the end. How am I gonna make that turn? Who am I gonna get out? If I'm walking, I'm pedestrian, yeah, but why make a, there's no fourth,
I have a quick question. What is your name?
my name?
Uh-huh.
Mr. Cox. It's Charlie Oscar X-ray.
All right, we'll look into that.
okay, thank you.
Thank you for coming and making
Yes,
this
thank
work.
you.
Appreciate it.
Oh, don't forget that.
Done that enough
You
times.
would have to come back for that.
Anybody else for a public forum? All right, I will close public forum at this time. Item agenda 4, open the public hearing to receive comments on the Holdrege Restoration and Repair Development Project and consider the Community Redevelopment Authority and the Holdrege Planning Commission's recommendation for its redevelopment plan, cost-benefit analysis, and redevelopment contract. Anybody, any comment? I will close the public hearing at this time. Item agenda 5, approve the Holdrege Restoration and Repair Redevelopment Plan and redevelopment contract for tax increment financing and authorize the CRA to execute the project's redevelopment contract.
I should have mentioned this in the last agenda item. The planning commission had no problems. There were no questions. Yes.
And I will tell you that I prepared the contract, worked with the CRA on presenting the matter to the CRA. This has been a project that's been ongoing for almost probably 9 months, I think. I think we finally got it to the spot where the CRA approved the project. They reduced the initial request down to, I think, 500,000 from 600,000. So we made some adjustments to the contract to reflect that. But otherwise, I think that from a legal standpoint, everything is in order.
Thank you. Corey moves.
I'll second.
And Nick seconds.
Tiller,
Yes.
Hart,
Yes.
Aaron Johnson,
Yes.
Ben Johnson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Weeds.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item agenda 6, award the bid for the West 18th Avenue Improvement Project.
Nielsen Contracting was the apparent low bidder there at $687,000. That's for 1,500 feet from 183 going west. They plan to start probably sometime next month. A lot of that concrete in there is 2 to 3 inches thick. No, it's not.
especially with the amount of traffic.
And it's getting more and more traffic and it's just breaking up more, so.
Is there a schedule or a timeframe on completion?
They're gonna have it done by fall before snow flies.
What did you say the total was on
687,000, and I can't remember the exact dollar amount.
it? Okay, how come I'm reading when I read that it would not go over a 400 and something?
That's the bonding that we're talking about.
That's the bonding.
Yes,
That's-
this is, we're gonna, I'll explain that now. We're gonna use our surface transportation program money to buy that down. So we'll use 287,000 of our money that we have in now to pay for that, and then we'll borrow for 400,000 to cover the rest of that cost. And so then the plan would be is we spend so much of that surface, we get 132,000 roughly every year of that STP money. And so, and we spend, depending on the year, we spend a certain amount. My plan is to actually call these bonds when they're eligible in 5 years and pay it off. We'll set a little bit aside every year to pay that $400,000 off early.
Because we can only save that STP for 3 years,
Yeah.
so.
We can save it for 3 years.
And is 18th Street still weight limited? Wasn't it limited for the weight of the trucks that could go there? On 18th?
I think it was on the
East side.
East side.
Yeah, west side. When the county extended that from Guston on west, that was all county. They did put weight limits up, but I think that's like the stop signs in town, just a suggestion.
Well, and that might have been when they had the stop right there.
Well, yeah, that's right, yeah, when they were doing Fourth Avenue.
But we're putting everything back so it'll handle semi-traffic.
Okay.
So can I get, go ahead.
No.
For awarding the bid, Nick moves,
I'll second.
I'll take Stacy.
Perfect. Gentlemen.
Yeah.
Weiss,
Yes.
Tiller,
Yes.
Hart,
Yes.
Aaron Johnson,
Yes.
Ben Johnson,
Yes.
Smith.
Yes. Item agenda 7, approve the bond ordinance 2497, authorizing the issuance of highway allocation pledge bonds of the city of Holdrege, Nebraska, in the aggregate amount not to exceed $425,000 for the purpose of paying the cost of certain street and related improvements.
Does that count as a first reading?
Close.
First reading, ordinance 2497. An ordinance authorizing the issuance of highway allocation fund pledge bonds of the city of Holdrege, Nebraska, in the aggregate stated principal amount of not to exceed $425,000 for the purpose of paying the cost of certain street improvements and related improvements within the city, prescribing the form of such bonds to be issued and authorizing officers of the city to approve certain final terms of the bond, pledging funds to be received by the city from the state of Nebraska Highway Allocation Fund for the payment of said bond, providing for the levy and collection of taxes to pay the same if necessary, providing for the sale of the bond, authorizing the delivery of the bonds to the purchaser, providing for the disposition of bond proceeds, and ordering the ordinance published in pamphlet form. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the city of Holdrege, Nebraska.
Make a motion?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, Lola moves,
I'll second.
Nick seconds.
Hart,
Yes.
Aaron Johnson,
Yes.
Ben Johnson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Tiller.
Yes.
Do we need to go, Corey moves to suspend,
I'll second.
and Nick's seconds.
Tiller,
Yes.
Hart,
Yes.
Aaron Johnson,
Yes.
Ben Johnson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Weiss.
Yes.
You. Final reading, ordinance 2497, an ordinance authorizing the issuance of highway allocation fund pledge bonds to the city of Holdrege, Nebraska, in the aggregate stated principal amount of not to exceed $425,000 for the purpose of paying the cost of certain street improvements and related improvements within the city, prescribing the form of such bonds to be issued, and authorizing officers of the city to approve certain final terms of the bonds, pledging funds to be received by the city from the state of Nebraska Highway Allocation Fund for the payment of said bonds, providing for the levy and collection of taxes to pay the same if necessary, providing for the sale of the bonds, authorizing the delivery of the bond to the purchaser, providing for the disposition of bond proceeds, and ordering the ordinance published in pamphlet form. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the city of Holdrege, Nebraska.
Lola moves. And Corey seconds.
Art,
Yes.
Aaron Johnson,
Yes.
Ben Johnson,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Weiss,
Yes.
Teller.
Yes.
Excellent, thank you. Item agenda 8, open discussion. We will start tonight with Attorney Corey, please.
I don't have anything. I will, look at the ADA stuff, and I can tell you from my past experience, the ADA is very complex and detailed, but I wanna make sure the city gets the right answer in terms of what we're providing for parking, so I'll meet with Chris and, we'll, go back and forth and figure out whether or not we need to make some changes.
Okay, thank you.
I park over there and walk through there all the time, and I can't really envision.
I pulled it up here on Google Maps and shown Ben, you gotta go, like, all of them.
You have to go to the corner.
To the corner. And I've seen, there's that rehab facility in the building, and there's a lot of people that I've seen struggling to get into the building. I know the building itself has a ramp, but I don't remember the curb, so. But I'll see what the ADA has to say. Otherwise, hopefully you'll encourage people to come out to the safety fair on Sunday and Monday. I've been sending Officer Garcia, who's gonna help run the bike rodeo, scooter rodeo, little things here and there. And I don't know if you saw, but there was a kid that was seriously injured in a scooter accident up in Omaha the other day. And the county attorney out there, kind of said, well, there's a question on whether or not the parents might be, liable, and I don't want to get to that extreme or whatnot, and that's not anybody's goal, is do any finger pointing. It's just do what we can to keep our citizens safe and our kids safe, and God forbid any of us hurting or killing a kid. So I hope it's a big success. Fingers crossed.
Okay, thank you. Officer Garcia.
The only thing I'd like to say is whenever I'm around, people stop at the stop sign, so.
It's amazing how that works, isn't it?
Sometimes they're screeching their brakes.
I don't have anything.
Thank you. Thank you for being here tonight. Chris?
I will be gone next week on vacation, so we'll call Lance.
What was that?
That's it.
Thank you. Dane?
I don't have anything, thank you.
Aaron?
Looking forward to a successful county fair here next week. A lot of ducks are in rows, and things will go off the hitch. I guess just as I'm sitting here thinking, based off the public forum, that I was unaware. I'm sure many of the council folks are aware as well. Maybe if we table this for another 4 to 6 weeks, the enforcement of parking in handicap stalls. I know obviously the ramps aren't there, but I know as a council member, just a private citizen, nothing, that's a non-negotiable for me, right? Somebody parking in a handicap stall that doesn't have a handicap plate, doesn't have a handicap sign. If there's any way that we can, maybe double down on that from an enforcement standpoint. Don't want to say make examples, but whether that's on one of our streets, in a church, in a park, things of that sort. You know, maybe just something that we should keep a close eye on, you know, as we move forward to let them know that we have these parking spots, you know, for the individuals that do need them, and we'll address the situation as we move forward.
Thank you. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I have.
Thank you. Ben?
Chris, would you just find out Ingrid or Mrs. Pearson's information, and once you and Corey get something figured out, maybe touch base with her, reach out, because I mean, obviously it impacted her.
We'll see if we can make contact.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And then, didn't we have a free pool day that we had to cancel recently?
A free pool day?
Yeah.
I went to one of them
I think,
on the 11th.
Wasn't it canceled?
I think the first one got canceled because of weather.
Yeah.
It was thunderstorms real bad that day.
Did we have another one?
I don't know, that was a surprise to me.
Okay. Well, could we maybe just think about maybe figuring out a good date for one and just throw another one in there and give it back to the public? Or I'll even sponsor it if we have to, or whatever it takes, but maybe just figure out a good date, end of summer one or something like that, work it in.
Yeah, because we've only got till the first.
Yeah, we only got a couple weeks.
Yeah. So,
How late is it open till?
The first.
August 1st?
School starts the 12th, I think, or the 13th.
13th.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw another one in.
Yeah, maybe
Veterans, having to get up to.
either last day or whatever works out, whatever makes sense.
We could do that.
Let us know.
Thank you. That's all I got.
Okay, thank you, Ben.
It's gonna be busy from Friday to all through next week. Legion Baseball is hosting the district tournament.
Here?
Here, yes.
At the Legion Field, at the Ag?
Egg Center, yep. Region Field, yep. So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of teams here.
What's the time frame again?
It's Friday, Saturday, till the 28th is the championship. So, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, yes, and then Monday is teams who eliminated. It's less towards the evening.
So it'll impact dinner rushes.
Yes. Yep. First game is Friday at 11 o'clock in the morning.
And how many teams did you say coming in, or groups?
8.
I think there's 8 teams.
I'll tell you in a second. Give me 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do you know what it costs to go?
Yes. Adults is $8. Students are $5, and veterans are free. So, and a plug from the Legion is Legion is paying for popcorn, water, and meals for veterans. So, other than that, that's like it.
The whole time?
The whole tournament, yeah. We've done that every past 4 years.
Great.
Kind of feel like I'm a lesser person because I got nothing.
Lola?
I just want to mention to the public or whoever's listening, it's really important that the community recognizes that we don't always know what's going on. We haven't heard it specifically, but please reach out to any of us on the city council. And sometimes we're not aware of something. We can't address it if we're not aware of it. But we are concerned about things that come up. So, and visit the council first and third Tuesday of the month.
Thank you. Stacy?
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'm gonna make it, I don't have anything
Okay.
tonight either. Thank you, everybody. Good meeting.
Oh, you did? Yep.
Congratulations.
Went from the last meeting, just out there. All that shit out there.
Well,
Like,
Lance,
their
when
meeting
they
is like
did the downtown sidewalks, wouldn't that been addressed?
yeah. Well, of course it's.
I just see it.
And I'm like,
When they, how long ago was it?
I know, but it was, like, they were unanimous.
Gentlemen.
So
Hey.
we have no more
That's
meetings
like
if we're in compliance.
But the,
Well, that's why we did it, because I'm not responsible. Right, and I know in my business, in my business, I know as long as we don't redo it, we don't
Yeah,
have to
this
pay
kind of
for
I
anything.
I would be surprised if
You
it
know,
happened.
this
I
fashion,
mentioned
shouldn't be used.
So it may not be practical.
Right.
And he was telling me.
I asked Lance the other day, just out of curiosity, what would it
Yeah, he said, well, I have this property, I have this property.
Because on the financing part,
You know, we've talked about that. The guys we were talking about that is right here. This was the next phase of their fundraising. They put those bathrooms down by Betty Memorial. And so we've already had, we had it shot for elevations, and we know where the building needs to go. It needs to go right on the north side of the drive,
He said.
kind of in between those two big pine trees, right there by the one parking area. So I'm just curious. No,
Yeah.
about that.
And I said something like, hey, we'll help, if the city gets the plan at all, we'll help fund it,
I think
we'll
it's
help.
He needs to get on the fundraiser.
Yeah, less
We're ready.
school.
The certified council, the CMA.
I've seen plans.
Well, we'll draw something up tomorrow.
Well, they're gonna push it back up to me.
Don't chew your fingernails, paydays on Friday, the only two things Plummer needs to know.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
You got.
Yeah. Well, then, you know what, before November.
I like that. Stop sign.
Just keep rolling, man.
Appreciate it.
Oh, yes.
I forgot about it.
I did tell you just said something?
Yeah.
I forgot about it too. So the
I'm gonna be out
bronze,
there probably about 1 on
where the
Sunday.
bronze statue is,
So
just kind of back in there. I'm at Holdrege maybe tomorrow. I got your number.
it's gonna be hotter than crap.
It's easy to get. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
You gotta tell Marty you can wear bright shorts.
I don't know if you guys want.
There you go. That's right, it's his name. Weird, little short
You
short.
need to wear your bright shorts.
Let's not do that.
With the black socks and the stirrups.
And that every ounce of concrete. And that'd be fine, but we did keep up with the ball.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 100 last Sunday and Monday.
yeah, we'll,
Then we
I was
See what by
excited when I
tomorrow
saw
looks
the
like.
temperature's gonna
I'll
go
put it in
down
my
in the
notes
next
to
2
get a
days,
hold
and
of
then it's
you,
gonna
but
be right back
Well, I
up.
just felt
It's
bad.
miserable out there. Hopefully
Because
people
he
will still
didn't
come
need
out,
to get
so.
a